Like a light, 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 like a light.
Welcome to Casual Conversations, where the topics are casual but the combos are not. We're your hosts. I'm Deandra.
I'm Clayton.
And I am Irene.
Today's casual conversation is going to be needs versus wants in a relationship. Now, of course, I'm going to get into the definition so we can kind of have a clearer understanding of what it exactly means. So we're going to start with a need. A need. A necessity or requirement, an essential or obligation, a necessary duty. I'm going to run that back for y'all one more time.
One more time.
A necessity or requirement, an essential or obligation, a necessary duty. Now, I'm going to flip over to the want. The want is a strong desire to possess something that is not necessary nor an essential. A strong desire to possess something that is not necessary nor an essential. Wow.
Let's jump right into this because we were having a discussion and Deandra said that, there's really not too much of a difference between needs and want. And to me, the difference is astounding.
And why is that?
So I believe, let's go to the definition. A need is something that you need. It's an essential. It's necessary. And a want is something that you just desire.
Yes.
You don't really need it. You will survive. You will live if you don't have it. True. That is what a want is. And what the need is, you need it to survive. Like we need water to survive.
Yes. We don't need a man.
But I want,
We don't need a man.
Okay, you may not need the man.
Here it is.
But do we not need love?
We need love, but you can get love from anywhere. You can get love from your mama, your sister, your best friend. You can get love.
Of course, we're speaking on a relationship level.
You know how I feel about that.
A romantic level.
The relationship aspect, I want to be wanted.
I know we're gonna get to that, but
breakups happen.
They do, but
and you gotta move on.
But so just imagine a life where no one loved you.
Wow. Why are you gonna hit us with
sorry.
That's unfair.
I'm sorry because we're focusing. I feel like on, and I'm sorry. We gonna go back. I'm sorry. We totally just kind of like just jumped into your thought.
I love it.
Sorry.
Yeah, but let's get to it.
We're focusing on, I feel like maybe like what comes from, like, because your first thing was you don't need a man. Well, no, of course we don't need a man. We don't need a woman. You don't need those people, but I need the things that come with that.
Need.
I do. I need the love. Like we are put here to be cared for and to be loved.
Your mama and your daddy care for you,
but that ain't the same. When you move, when you leave, you ain't finna be with your mom and daddy forever.
No, you're not.
You're gonna leave. So that love that they provide, and it's a different type of love anyway. Like, and if we go into the biblical aspect of it, you're essentially replacing those people with the person that you choose.
Yeah.
So it still falls in line to me. But anyway, go ahead, Sissy.
I you know what? I'm in between. There was a point in my life, which was just last year. I was like, I don't need no man. I don't need nobody. And now I'm like,
Now you change. Are you traded? So now you need now?
I'm definitely a sellout.
You're feeling need?
I'm definitely backstabbing you, and I'm so sorry. I'm not fully
people. Don't need.
I'm not definitely like 100% there yet, but I am transitioning where I'm just like, actually, I'm a little bit in the middle on that. I do feel like there is a need in my life in regards to partnership. There is. And where and don't get me wrong.
Okay, I can agree with that.
Okay. And where I'm very fulfilled with my family, my friends, and
I might feel like this because sorry to cut you off, but I might feel like this because past relationships where I was possessed. Like my partners possessed me. They
Got
possessed
you.
it. You know,
Okay.
that was like
Yeah.
a possession to them.
Got
So
you.
I struggle with that in a
Yeah.
few relationships. So
Yeah.
I don't want to be needed. I hate it when my partner would say, "Oh, I need you." Like, what? No, I'm about to throw up. Like, seriously, like, just want me. Please don't need
Got
me for
you.
because I feel like you just need me for everything. Like,
Got you. Okay. I
but
understand that.
Finish your statement.
But
'cause-
yeah, I was just saying, like, to have that need doesn't mean that you're codependent. It doesn't mean that that you are completely reliant on that person. But I do feel like there is a need now in my life where I need partnership, where I
feel
would
that.
like that. That intimacy
Yes.
with someone for sure. And it took me a long time because pride and ego with like I don't need nobody. Right. What?
Well, the strong personalities is always hitting you with I don't need.
Right.
Yeah.
But now it's like, you know what? I actually do have needs that are not being met, and I want them to be met. Right? Because like you were talking about the biblical aspect, we were not designed
To be alone. Correct.
We just were not. No. And so like even
They
though
said you die. Do you not know that the statistics say you die faster when you
when
sleep
you're
alone?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
I was
I
shocked.
don't need no man. I don't need
But-
no
But I don't be
man.
wanting to
And
share
you
my
can be
bed,
croaked.
though.
But I
No,
want
you
it-
got to be croaked up early.
I do want to quote a distinction that is for men who die like faster
Right.
than women
No,
who are
that's
alone
true.
because we're able to fulfill our lives with other things, but men be dying a whole lot faster.
Right.
However, there is definitely a need
We're
for
not
that.
doing the men
There is a
versus
need.
women.
Okay, we're not. We not.
Oh, no, Lord.
Hands up.
Please.
Hands up.
Child.
Oh gosh, I know. Don't get us started on that. That's a whole another
That's
show
yeah.
coming to you soon.
Most definitely.
No,
but finish
yeah,
what you were saying.
there's definitely a difference between needs versus want. But I do feel like I am now wanting to fulfill the need of a partnership with someone for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah, for sure.
Me
For
too.
sure. Okay.
I'm a little older and I am feeling like, time to
It's time.
give up the player shoes.
Those shoes are kind of player.
Step into the monogamous situation.
Yeah, it's time. It's time. Yeah.
It is.
What is wrong with like needing someone? Like, why do we see that as such a negative though? Like, is there a positive to needing someone?
Well, you already know I feel.
Give us your positives.
I
then.
feel like for me, but see, again, I don't look at need. Like, I feel like when you guys are saying like need, it's
Thank you,
like,
baby.
oh my God. Ugh, I can't bear to do anything without this person. Like, and forgive me, maybe I'm being extra, maybe I'm being dramatic over the top, but that's the energy I get from you when it's about need. Like, you're gonna throw up because someone needs you. For me, I'm like, you need
That
me.
could be toxic too.
Oh, you want me?
That could be toxic too, friend. Like that.
But I like the both. I like to be needed and wanted. But for me, it's not that bad. It's just like I need you. Like, I mean, I do need you. Of course, I know I'm not going to just in my life if you're not around, but I can acknowledge that I need you here. I need your support.
It just feels good when somebody says, I want you.
Yeah, it does.
Okay, I
it
agree.
does.
I
It
agree.
does
I want
feel
you
good
here.
when
I could have other people.
I mean,
Of
but I want you.
Of course.
Exactly.
Of course.
Yeah.
But I want
agree.
you
I want
to
you.
meet my needs.
Oh, dang it. She done
I
put it on
want
us.
you to meet my needs,
Okay.
though. I don't want him to meet my needs. I don't want him to meet them. I want you to meet my needs.
Right.
So that's just kind of where I'm at with it. Like, I do get both sides and that's why it's so important to delve into the definitions of these words.
Yes.
We use them all day and we feel like
Yes.
we know what they mean because we use them contextually.
Yes.
Yes,
But really,
that's
when
true.
you get down into these definitions, it's like, well, damn, that's not...
That's
That's not what I-
even
that's not-
need.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's like, it's not that bad for me. Like, now, let me say this, though. It depends on the behaviors that come with that need, though. Because you can take that
Okay.
need and you can make it be like that, like you saying that, like,
Got
I'm
you.
disgusted by it because
Yes.
it's like, I'm in the bed, I can't breathe, I can't eat, you've been gone all day. Okay, like that type of, no, that's too much for me. I'm gonna barf off of that. Like,
Yeah.
I don't, that's
Crying and
no, but like
I've
need, like
experienced that, so.
like I need you, like I need you here.
Yes.
Yeah.
I need get by.
He don't say you all I want to get by.
Oh, right. Okay.
He don't say that.
Right.
He don't say that.
He don't
But
say,
no.
he don't say that.
He don't say that. But so that's how I feel about it. It's not like it's just a level for me. Need me and have healthy behavior behind it. Don't be need me. That. And when I'm not here, you're calling me all the time, or when I'm trying to go out with my friends, you can't like that need that goes more so into that possessiveness.
Yes.
Yeah. And that's what you've experienced, which explains
because
why.
he's always some of my mates will use need and it just was like you're possessive.
That's unhealthy.
Yeah, that's unhealthy.
I don't need you to need me. I want you to want me.
Yeah.
Got you.
I'll meet your needs, but I just want you to want me. Yeah. I don't want you to need me.
Got you. So there's a fine line. What is the fine line between the like healthy need and the unhealthy need, and the healthy want and the unhealthy want? Where do we draw it, y'all?
It's a very fine line. I don't really.
I think you just kind of gotta roll with it when you in it, you know.
Kinda, because it's like, of course, I don't like to generalize anymore. That's a newer thing for me, you guys. I'm really stepping away from generalizing people because it's too broad and it's not fair. Yeah. Because nothing is black and white. Everything is gray. We're not cookie cutter, and there are different circumstances that will evoke a different emotion, a different thought process, a different perspective. So I'm trying not to generalize. So I feel like, of course, for you need to figure out what that fine line is. I know for me, again, it's the behaviors that come with it. Okay.
I agree with you. That we are on the same page.
The behaviors.
It's the behaviors.
And the behaviors are like, I cannot do anything. I can't move. I can't.
Right. Like suffocating. Or you don't have an identity outside of me. That kind of need is too much, or vice versa. Like that's a good one. You got to figure out you. And it's very easy because you already know once you get a boo, it be like,
right?
My man, my boo, my girl, my woman, my you want to talk to him, you smile.
I was actually telling one of my friends the other day, I was like, you don't do good when you get a boo poo. Because you just forget about everybody.
Like, honey, when Luke came into the picture, I sure was like, bye, y'all. Bye.
We were like, bye?
Bye. We'll see you later.
I got plans.
Not bye, no friends.
Like, see y'all.
But it was a bye for a good 10 years.
She's finally back around.
She's finally back.
I'm back.
She's a rhythm.
Don't play me with the decade.
No, not 10 years.
Look, y'all, it was not 10 years. It was. But they my friends because they wasn't tripping because it was 10 years. The realistic expectations.
Because we support and we ain't on all of that.
We're not on that at all. That is so funny.
And then one thing about us too, we don't have to speak every day. We can not talk for months and then get on the phone and you would think we were just with each other yesterday. That's just how we are.
Exactly.
Right.
But yeah.
Which satisfies both the needs and wants. Like, okay, yes, I need my friendships, or I need this person, my relationships to be, consistent, but I don't need them to be like every single day, everything. Like, just as long as we check in, every once in a while, we're good.
Yes.
But yeah, there is a fine line. You definitely touch on that for sure.
It's fine.
It's
very freaking fine. Like we got to figure it out here because it can be a lot. So yeah, I just think, everybody should kind of figure out for them, like what, and even what does that look like to you? Because again, everything, I'm telling y'all, with age, everything is becoming subjective to me. Everything is relative. It's really situational. So
for me, I don't need a good morning text. And I know that y'all don't come for me. I don't need a good morning text
from who?
Every
Your
single
mate?
day. My mate. I do not.
I feel like if you start and keep the same energy.
I don't. I don't know.
You can't start something with me and then stop. I'm not going to feel it.
No, see, that's going to be a whole nother topic. Nuh-uh. That's not fair. That's
don't do it.
So wait a minute. Things evolve and things change. So if I started, whatever, maybe my schedule doesn't permit for me to do that any longer. Whatever the case. Yes, a text. It's times where I have a text message in the phone that didn't get sent.
I'm talking about your mate.
My man, my husband. Okay? Yes, him. I would have a text. I had text messages.
You better prioritize sending those text messages.
It's not about no, it's not that it's not a priority, but people get busy, things happen. I'm using that as an example. But for me, I'm not like, because again, things change. And you might have started out
Well,
doing
you know,
all of this
maybe
stuff
that's
at
something
first.
I have to work on.
Yeah,
Because I don't. You have to
Be a
keep the
little
same energy
lenient.
with me.
Be a
Yeah.
little lenient, you know.
I could be a little bit more lenient, but I'm also like, don't start nothing with me that you
That you
cannot
can't
continue.
finish.
Yeah,
Please don't.
that's true.
I
If you
don't.
buy
I'm not
me flowers
into
every
it.
Friday, I want flowers every Friday for the rest of your
Yes.
life until you die.
Oh God! Well, look now. As long as
You
you
better
tell
give me
him
that.
that, but let him know that
Oh,
too.
you're right. And I
Let
need
him know
to
that too.
communicate what
Yes.
I want.
Yes.
Oh my
Absolutely.
God.
That's what she means
We need to
by
communicate what we want.
letting them know what you need.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's
Sorry,
true.
y'all. I'm chewing ice.
I have never, you know what? I've never been really good, you guys, with
Even in friendship, you have to tell your friends what you need.
True. I've never always been good at communicating what I need.
Yeah.
And then I also have not been good at establishing for myself what I need. I know what I want, but like, what do I actually need? And then there's a big difference between those two. So it's always about like, for
Yeah.
me,
I
finding
could
that
go
perfect
on the
balance.
list of things of what I want, but like you said, when it comes to the needs, you be like, "Oh, what do I really need?"
That's
What do I
true.
need?
Now that's a different aspect of it. When you start listing things, for me, that's a bigger difference.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
because it's like okay, because I guess maybe because I kind of throw that into like a deal breaker, so to speak. So it's like my wants. Your wants are typically also like physical attributes. I want him tall. I want her thick.
Yes.
I want him, you know, whatever. That's what you want.
Yeah.
I want you to be making 6 figures. I want you to,
Right.
you know, I want you to do this, do that, travel, blah, blah, blah. But I need you to be emotionally supportive.
Yes. Yes.
I need you
Yes.
to not be disrespectful. I need you to not be emotionally abusive. I need you to show up for me in the ways that I need you to as my mate, whatever that may be. I need you to help me
Whatever it
with the
may look
kids.
like.
I need you to
Yes.
help me around the house. These are things that I need from a person or from my partner.
Yes.
I
for
need you to
show
take out
up
the trash
in
if you a
these
man.
ways. We
Right.
need to be on the
And
same
you got a
page.
woman, take out that trash.
Take it out.
Do not make ladies take out trash.
So
I don't
then
know what's
that
going
just
on.
further proves that there is a distinction between needs and wants. They're not
is.
really
It
same.
is a difference. I've always
Okay.
maintained that there's
Yeah.
a difference, but
Yeah.
to me it's a finer line.
Got you.
Just
Okay.
in
I
the
understand
overall
that.
grand
Yeah.
scheme. But yeah, once we start listing shit out, it's like my bad.
Yeah.
Once we start listing it out, it's
Yeah.
like, okay, well, yeah, because again, I could do without that. Like, I don't, okay, you might not be the height that I
Right.
want, but you show up in this other way, or your
Yes.
personality is great, or, you know,
Yes.
your
Yeah.
morale is there. We have the
Correct.
same thoughts
Discipline.
about parenting, about discipline, exactly, plans, goals. That's where them needs really come in.
Yes.
Yes.
All that other stuff, yeah, when you emotional sliding down a wall and in the shower crying, them needs, no, I'm not
Them
here
needs
for
are
those
trash.
needs. Those needs can go. Yeah, we don't need that.
Yeah.
But like, you know, so maybe I'll give a little more insight. I don't know.
Yes. Needs are so important. Do you guys have you guys ever like written down what you need from a person
No.
as far
I
as a
did.
relationship? I
did
I
recently.
I'll do it
Recent.
now.
just did
Recent.
recently.
I'll do it now.
Like a couple of months
I
ago.
never thought to.
37 grown years.
37 grown, and then the realization was like, oh, you thought you had a relationship experience. You really don't, boo. You really don't.
Don't you hate when you evaluate yourself and
Yeah,
you be
you
going in
like,
on yourself? You be like, damn, you got a lot of work to do, baby.
You got a lot of work.
Yeah, like, wait a
A lot of
minute.
work.
The real relationship is right here. All that other mess didn't
Yeah.
even count. So your thoughts aren't even there to be like, oh, what do I need? What do I want? But I did recently,
It
you
is
know,
a-
list it
too.
out. Yes,
It
and
is
it's
it
helpful.
is beauty in
It's
becoming
helpful.
so
older.
helpful.
It's helpful.
Because you just think different, and I think that when we start to get older, it's just like the accountability kicks in. It's like
Ooh, it
For
gets you
some-
right in there, right in the shin.
Not
Right
for
in the
all.
not for all.
shin
You're right.
leg.
Right.
But it should
Yeah.
kick in. You
Yeah.
know, it should. And yeah, you do. You have to start identifying stuff. And that's what I'm saying about the generalizations. Like, a lot of people don't even think to differentiate between a want and a need. It's just like, oh, it's the same difference, same thing. Like, it kind of is, it's kind of not.
There's a fine line, like you said. It's an ultra fine line, but
Yeah.
it's a
What's the
line still.
miseducation of needs, though?
Making them your wants and it's not really your wants. And when I saw what I wanted, because I wrote down what I wanted in a partner, and I was just like, And I'm like, okay, I'm writing my wants, but I'm also gonna write down my needs. And my needs were actually a lot longer than my
Than your
wants.
wants.
Yep.
And I was just like, so PSA, y'all, write down what you need in
Make
a
it visible.
partner.
Yes.
Even if you're not in a relationship, even if you are in a relationship. I mean, Deandra's married. She's like,
Yep.
I'm still writing it down.
I'm like,
still writing it down.
I mean, because a
column
marriage
B.
is still work.
A marriage
baby.
is the hardest relationship you gonna have.
Okay.
She gonna talk to y'all about that later.
It's lovely, don't get me wrong, but
lovely,
it
yes.
is work. Let me tell y'all, it's not for the faint, it's not for the weak, and the wants and the needs definitely play a part in the nuptials.
Yeah, because that communication still, even if you are married or if you're dating, that communication still needs to be expressed to your partner.
Yes.
Like, hey, I know that, this is something new and we've never talked about this before, but let's talk because there are some things that I need from you. And if there are things that you need from me, I want to discuss it and I want to try and meet it the best way that I possibly can. And then I want the same. I definitely want the same. So
Same energy for sure.
Yes, I do think that's important that you try to find someone where those needs and wants kind of align as best as you can,
that
so
alignment
that
is
you
so important.
don't have that miseducation. And again, the assumption of like what, and then too going into something thinking that this partner has the same needs or wants that the last partner had. We have to
stop carrying that.
Yeah.
Stop carrying those bags into other relationships. You need to really, and people need, when you break up and stuff and you're transitioning, please allow yourself time. Like, I don't understand. Like, this old thing, when you break up with somebody, get up under somebody else. No.
I hate that.
It's the wrong thing to do. Be alone for at least a year. Give yourself a year at least.
2 days,
Sometime.
honey, and then just
And
get
just
it
be
back.
back out there. And because that's how it be. They really push that. And
No,
people be
it's
really
really like-
we broke up for 2 seconds and be thotting and bopping. Like, what's happening right now?
Like, you're not fixing the
Yeah,
issues.
you're right. Like, literally give yourself time and then look and then adjust your needs versus wants. Okay, this person did fulfill a need, but there are things that I wanted that he never really or she never really fulfilled.
Right.
What
Ooh,
can I
Kim.
do? What can I do? Because literally every relationship
You
you want
got
to
it
take
going
it
on.
as something that you've learned from. Like something that's like, okay, I've gained this knowledge from that. I gain really be careful with always blaming the other person because it takes two.
Oh, God.
Nevertheless, always use it as a teaching moment for yourself. Like, how do I what was I taught from this situation?
Right.
And
Yes.
definitely I have been taught a lot about what I need versus what I want. I would love to just get both, but sometimes it's not always possible. But I'm definitely going after what I need versus what I want. If you got a
Okay.
crooked eye, you got a crooked eye. I want 2 eyes, but I take
I'm
one.
not dating you if
he
you got a
does
crooked
the
eye.
need. If the need,
I mean, no shade to the people that got crooked eyes. No shade.
if you
But
got a crooked
I
eye
can't do it.
and you are a man of integrity and you are disciplined, and if you are hardworking, I take you.
Okay.
Well, go ahead. Well, go ahead, girlfriend.
I take
Okay,
you.
crooked eye. Well, you can't get it adjusted. You can have
get it. There's
surgery.
things that we can work.
You might have to bop them. No, I'm just saying. No violence, y'all. You might have to bop them up real quick to make it. You gonna make it be a little straight. But
Step up in the spot. Go.
Lord,
Dang.
don't hit nobody. Don't put.
And shout out to all the people with the crooked eye. Like,
Hello, a
Dang.
biggie. No, ooh, edit. Look. No, there are some great people in the world with crooked eyes. Okay, so yes.
Yes.
Cheers to everybody, however you are, come as you
Yes.
are.
Hit me up.
Yes, but absolutely.
Be
that
handsome,
is
though.
true. No, but yeah, I just, I think that we need to have those conversations earlier on so that they're established. So now you don't have to choose between, damn, I've already caught feelings, and now this person, like, these things that really matter to me. And the list is so important too, because a lot of the times you don't ask yourself these questions, so you don't even know what you need. You don't even know what you need
or what you want.
You don't even know. You just out here going. So take the time, assess, reflect, see, what
and
you
we're
already
speaking
need.
from experience.
Yes.
Yes. Talk about it, figure it out, get it together.
Yes.
And,
We done been through some things.
yes, we have.
That's true.
We have. So we get into the final question.
Oh, well, let's do it.
The final question. Or would you rather
Oh,
be
B.
needed or wanted?
Well, I still have some work to do. So right now, I don't want to be needed. So,
Got you.
I understand the conversation we've had. And I do need to do my list. But for me, I didn't have good experience with the word need in the relationship. Because it was just like, the need was crazy.
Traumatic.
Like, yeah.
Psycho.
I'm a little disturbed a little bit about that.
Disturbed.
But
Nervous.
I understand where they're coming from, and I am going to do my list. And I know there is needs in a relationship.
Yeah.
But as of now, right now, don't need me.
He wants to be wanted.
Wanted.
What about you?
Yeah.
Needed or wanted? Why or why not?
I am both. I want to be needed and wanted. I think that's the best of both worlds.
Okay.
Because I can take pleasure in knowing that I'm meeting your needs because I know how important the needs are to you.
Mm-hmm.
But on the flip side, that could get a little redundant. So that want comes in with the spice, like, oh, you still want me. when you see me, you see me.
So they
Like,
kind of both work
so,
hand in hand.
Yes, it's a perfect marriage. I think
Yes.
that there needs to be both wants and needs. It should not be one or the
One or
other.
the other.
You shouldn't only be
I
wanting
agree.
and you shouldn't only be needing. So
Yeah.
give me both, baby. Give me both.
Okay, so do I want to be needed or do I want to be wanted? Let's see. I want someone. This is difficult. I want someone that is able to meet my needs. I do. And then I also want someone that is able to meet my wants. I think that I would rather be wanted to be needed. Does that make sense, you guys?
It makes
It
sense.
does.
I want someone.
I think we
to
in the
need
same
me.
pace.
I can have my pick, but I want you, and I need you. I want to need you.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
I want to need you.
I want to need you.
Oh, wow.
Right?
But you don't want to be
That was
needed.
a bore.
All right.
I want it's in front of me.
I
want to be needed.
I want to need you, but don't need me. Don't need me though.
We said they got to keep the same energy now.
Yeah.
You got to give me what I give
Right.
you.
Yeah,
Look,
100%.
Yeah.
But I want.
I like that.
I want to. Yeah, I want to be.
I think
needed.
we on the same page with that.
I think we are too.
I'm going to go do my list, though, because I got
Yes,
me
do that.
fudged up.
Get that list going, boo. I'm telling you, it's very
Yeah.
important.
It's very
I'm
important.
going to do it.
And you back at home.
I did
make
do's. I
sure
did
you write
do's
that
and
list.
don'ts, but I've never did wants and needs.
Oh yeah,
Got you.
So
Yeah.
that's different. That's
Yes.
hitting different right now.
For sure.
is.
And you back at home, make sure you write your list of wants
Yes.
and needs so that when you are coming into a situation, a relationship of all sorts, whether that's with an intimate relationship with a partner or that's with a friendship or even with some of your family members. Make it clear.
Make it clear.
Make it clear so that you
Draw
are,
that line
Thank
in the
you.
sand, baby.
Yes.
so that you're able to be fulfilled as well. Your
Yes.
needs and your wants are met. That's all we have for today. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification, and
Hit it.
follow. Hit it. Remember, keep it calm.
Keep it cute.
And as always, keep it casual.
Bye, y'all.
Like a light, 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 like a light.